I read the news so that you don't have to. Another day, another billionaire buying a chunk of media. This story is about Canadian billionaire Stephen Smith, who has bought a £300 million stake in The Economist. He bought it from Lady Lynn Forrester de Rothschild. Yes, that Rothschild family. And it means he'll own nearly 27% of The Economist. Now, if you've heard of The Economist, you'll know it's not just like a regular magazine. It's been around since 1843, and it's basically like required reading for politicians, CEOs, and people that consider themselves to be interested in finance. They have about 1.3 million subscribers and generate around £370 million in revenue. So kind of influential. So is this just a media deal, or is it a power move in disguise? Because Smith now owns 26.9% of The Economist, and that is a blocking level stake. He also now has the ability to influence board appointments, but he says that he won't touch editorial independence. And there is a twist to this. This isn't just any company. The Economist actually has one of the most complicated ownership structures in media. So you've got the Agnelli family via Exor, who own about 43%. Then there are nearly 1,000 shareholders. And this is something that's key, there are trustees that's only job is to protect the editorial independence of the magazine. So to be fair, even if you are a billionaire, you can't just walk in and start rewriting headlines. Think of it like The Wire. You can own a corner, but the rules of the game still run the streets. Smith has bought into a system, but he didn't buy control of the narrative. Let's zoom out and look at why does this matter, because we know that billionaires are quietly buying media again. Jeff Bezos and the Washington Post, Patrick Soon-Shiong and the LA Times, and now Stephen Smith with The Economist. Why? Because media equals influence. Not just money, but power over ideas. So I guess the real question is, even if editorial independence is protected, does ownership still shape what gets covered, what gets prioritized, and who gets ignored? Because influence doesn't always look like control. Sometimes it looks like subtle direction. And in a world where information is power, owning the platform might be more valuable than anything you print onto it.